Hey guys, welcome to the Bows. Today I'll be talking about the upcoming trilogy between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. In the beginning of all this, when the fight was first announced, Poirier was the underdog, which I thought was kind of surprising because Conor's the one who has to make the adjustments, right? Dustin just won and beat Conor in a way that he was never beaten in before. Now, Conor is a slight underdog and Poirier is the favorite, which is probably because a lot of people put their money on Poirier, realizing that Poirier was around a plus 200 underdog, even though he just won and they're fighting 6 months later. So that seems to make sense to me why it shifted. Vegas was probably expecting a lot of people put their money on McGregor, so they had him as the favorite. But that may not be what's happening before the fight, but definitely pre-fight, let's say a few days before the fight, a lot of people, a lot of the more casual fans, the super McGregor fans, are going to want to put their money on Conor. So Conor switched to the underdog position, and that makes it look more enticing for people to bet on McGregor then. So I guess that makes sense from a Vegas perspective and from a betting perspective for the bettors, or for the betting companies rather. I'm not saying I know exactly what they're thinking, the betting companies, but that seems like it makes sense to me. Even though Poirier is the favorite now, I think I'd still bet on him, even though I got in earlier. But if I didn't, let's say, I think I still would bet on him because I think he's going to win again. Poirier is just a more complete mixed martial artist, and it looks like he's at his peak right now, or is approaching his peak, and Conor may have come down a little bit. He didn't seem as focused in his last fight. I don't want to make that as an excuse for why Poirier won. I think Poirier's a more well-rounded fighter, and I think everyone would probably agree with that. If you look at overall boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, and wrestling, if you combine the grappling aspect of MMA, you'd say Poirier is more well-rounded. And Poirier's got cardio for days, and he's got a really high motor, and he gets better as the fight goes on. So the longer this fight goes on, the more Poirier. I think if Conor doesn't get him out of there very quickly, first round, I think Poirier takes this handily. Even pre-fight for the third fight, I think Poirier is just more focused and more hungry. You just see what they're doing pre-fight. Conor's kind of tweeting about his after party already after the fight. Dustin doesn't give a crap about that. He's worried about the fight. He's in the zone. I think he's ready, and I think he's going to come out with the win again. I think he's going to try and do what he did last time, Poirier, and make this a complete mixed martial artist fight and wrestle, maybe try and work some jiu-jitsu if he can, and definitely obviously kick the legs. That worked last time. At least get Conor thinking about it, even though he's probably going to be ready for it now this time, and maybe try and evade a lot of those leg kicks, maybe go back to that little bit more karate style that he used to do. But I still see Poirier finding his shots, surviving early, and taking over as the fight goes longer. Poirier could take a decision win, but I honestly see him finishing Conor again. But if he wrestles early like he did last time and wear on those fast twitch muscles of Conor, that's going to help too and take away some of the power. Conor will be probably ready for that this time too, but I still see Poirier finding a way to get it done by mixing it up. Alright guys, that's all I got today. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let me know if you think I'm underestimating Conor or overestimating Dustin's abilities or something. Do you agree with me? You think Conor's going to get the quick knockout? Let me know in the comments. Till next time, peace.